Today, I am pleased to announce that the Government of Canada is launching its first phase of the inquiry into murdered and missing Indigenous women and girls. As a first step, we will meet with the families in the National Capital Region with the goal of hearing their views on the design of the inquiry and what it needs to achieve. And over the next 2 months, we will hear from more families, other Indigenous peoples, national Aboriginal organizations, and a range of frontline services workers and others.
Indigenous women are overrepresented as victims of homicide. They represent only 4% of the female population, and yet represent 16% of all murdered women in Canada. Over the years, many studies have attempted to explain these disparities. Some have linked this violence to the long-term impacts of racism, sexism, colonialism, and the devastating impacts of residential schools on Indigenous men, women, and communities.
The voices of our women, our girls, their families speak of healing, of justice and protection from all segments of society and from this country. It is time to hear their voices. It is time for justice, and it is time for action.
Phase 1 will be as long as it takes to get it right. We hope, because people see this as urgent, that we can do this very efficiently and effectively. Phase 2 will be the actual inquiry itself, and we hope to be able to announce that next year in the spring. We are announcing the design. The 2 years was what we had said in the platform. We will now go and listen to people about what they think this needs to be. And so only then will we have the budget for what we hear and what the families and the experts tell us as to what the most effective actual commission needs to look like.